Okay, hi everybody. Facebook seems to have changed this, so I can't see everybody like normal. Yeah, there we go. Even that's still different. Right. So I don't know if anybody is watching online. Hi, I'm Ophidia, and it's flashing up the other video I tried, but I can't see if MD is actually managing to watch this video. Facebook's changed it. I'm not quite sure what is going on. Great, okay. Fiona Hall can see me and hear me. Yay! And Delia's online too. Okay, right. Great. Zora's on as well. Okay, we will just wait for everybody to join and we will talk about what is going on. So today has been a crazy day around the world, and I am dealing with a sick kid as well to like top that up. Oriel started vomiting at around 4 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock. So that's going on for the children. He's on Ardmano, poor kid, he's only 8, but he's purging for Mother Earth. These new children are apparently doing this purging. He has calmed down a bit since I've told him that is what's wrong with him. So he is being violently sick all the time. So I'm not going to be able to do what I'd planned to do tonight. So we're going to just focus on the virus tonight, and I'll do the crystal skulls and the other stuff tomorrow night for you. So we'll go live again tomorrow night. But so let's just take a moment. I can't see, I usually can see how many people are online. I can't see that this time. If you're online, just put hi, write a comment, then I'll know there's quite a few people watching. Facebook has now changed all the way that Facebook Live's working, but quite a lot of you seem to be able to see me, so that is perfect. Okay. Green. Green is important at this moment on Earth. Some of you might have seen the video that I did in the Botanic Gardens. If you've not had a little watch, if you've not connected with nature today. So great. Somebody told me I've got 32. Thank you. Richard. Oh, hi, Richard. Not seen you for a while. Right. So what has gone on today? What has gone on for me? I sat down to do some crystal skull channelings, and the first skull was a green obsidian skull. For one of my regular customers. Anyway, this skull started bringing through all this information for her, which is what she's paid for, but then all this information for me as well about what is going on around the world. So we're in the situation now where Europe is apparently the epicenter of this virus at the moment, which means most cases are being diagnosed, and most cases, and it's where people are unfortunately passing over. So what is going on is all around Europe, the borders are closing. America had already closed off the whole of Europe except the UK yesterday, but we have got Spain declared a national state of emergency. Borders are shut down. Germany have shut their borders. Malta is isolating anybody who arrives for 14 days. So the whole of Europe has gone into lockdown. And just before I came on live, I checked. There's a timeline with the BBC, and America has now declared a national state of emergency through Donald Trump. So what I was shown this morning before all this started to happen, and I decided to do a Facebook Live, was that the morphic grid of fear has just become overwhelming. So lots of you, well, over 100 of us, 200 of us took part live on a deactivation. And that worked. That deactivated China, that deactivated a lot of the spread. But what we've got now is it's hit Europe, and the fear within Europe is to do with money, and America. Money. So the consciousness has shifted because now people are looking at looking at it from that perspective. Oh, I'm going to like lose my job. Oh, I'm going to not have any money. I'm going to, so it's kind of shifted the morphic grid field, and it's tapped into the Cabal grid. So what we are going to do tonight is we are going to talk about some of the things that I got told. And then we are going to actually work on trying to deactivate the morphic consciousness that has created. So I'm actually told it's not going to take too long, which is encouraging, but it's going to keep going. you know, don't think that this is like going to be it tomorrow, it's going to be over. It's not, it's a process. So all this energy work you're doing, the Pleiadians, so it's Pleiadian star beings, we're saying is of key importance. Okay, so to start with, we're going to talk about our protection and things you can do. I've talked about this in workshops. I've talked about this in the live video. If you missed the live feed that we did, it's in my elemental beings group. It was an hour and a half of the deactivation. There is a meditation you can do in there. I think I'll do it again tonight. There's 2 meditations actually, and then we also did the whole healing thing. But green crystals are so important for you because the green ray is what will heal you and what will protect you. So I'm a green ray Reiki practitioner, and those of you who did the Emerald code activation at the summer solstice with me, that you're carrying an activated Emerald DNA code within your your DNA. So you just want to remember to activate it. Maybe do that workshop again, do the meditations of the workshop again, just to fire up your Emerald Ray codexes. If you didn't do that one and you want to do that one, it is up on the website. I'll do a discount. I'll do a half price or something on it. I can't even remember how much it was, but we'll say half price if you want it. Just get in touch. Info Elemental Beings. I've not got a code or anything set up because this information is just coming through. But anyway, those of you who've got your Emerald activated, do that. Chrysoprase, if you can get some. This is green adventuring chrysoprase. I'm wearing green Vivanosite today, 40th present from my soul sister Holly. So green, get wearing all the green crystals if you want to have a crystal around you. Shungite as well. Work with your shungite to protect you from the Wi-Fi EMFs. Switch your Wi-Fi off at night, guys, if you can, because it is all about strengthening your immune system now. It is about, you know, the apple juices, the fruit juices. Vitamin C is really important. You get vitamin C into you. You want to really up your diet, and you want to, you know, in terms of vitamins and minerals. Now, some of you have been asking about this supplement, the Aringus. It's an antiviral one. It's all new scientific information has come through. This is it. It has just arrived. So I don't know, P4 Max. So we haven't started taking it yet. I'm just reading the information on it. We thought it was a thing that you took when you got ill, but reading through it, it's sort of like saying you can take one a day just to keep you going. It's not cheap. I don't actually know how much it is, but you know, if anybody, I know some of you have been asking, he is going to try and get a stock. I don't know, you can't, the light is so bright, you can't really see it, but it says P4 Max. I don't know if I hold it up there. Can you see? Oh, there we go. You can see it. The other thing, I ordered some more because I take this just every day anyway. It's wards off or oil of oregano. I was told to get some. This is now going for £50 a bottle. I didn't buy this one because it wasn't delivering for 3 weeks either. So I got another version of an organic one, which should be arriving tomorrow with me. I just take 4 drops of that in water. I've got a bit of an underlying infection that I'm sort of fighting off. But anytime there's a virus going around or anything like that, I take that. Now, at Christmas, yes, Ruth, malachite will work as well. I'll go through green crystals for you in a minute. Just want to talk about the supplements for a bit. Manuka honey, 100 strength, can take that. That's very good, they said. The oil of oregano, natural antibiotic, natural sort of, it's not so much antiviral, but it's a natural antibiotic. So if you've got any underlying infection, because we all have infections we don't know about, you know, it's good for that. Aringus and Oriole got a flu virus thing. To be honest, lots of people are joking that this has already swept through Scotland, because I've never known a temperature in the pair of them. It was so, you know, it was so long and high, so many days, and they had really bad coughs with it, you know, and it took them both about 3 weeks to recover. Some of you will remember at the winter solstice, Aringus actually took ill in the workshop up in Fortingall and had to lie on a chair for 2 hours, really ill. So, and lots of people have got the antibodies without having any contact with the virus. So who knows, maybe that was the start of it. But the point being that, you know, you want to really look after your diet, look after your health. It's only people with immune compromised that are really at risk. So Aringus says he'll make up his cold and flu spray bottles again. I know some of you bought them for the flu season, which we're meant to be over now. But he will do another batch of them. They're £10 a bottle. They're just homeopathy with water, so they can be posted worldwide. And you want to look at things to boost your immunity any way you can. So vitamin C, I take 1,000 micrograms of that a day. So they do say vitamin C is the key, making sure you have that in you. Foods that are good, ginger. So you can do your lemon and gingers, garlic. You want to have lots of green leafy vegetables that are good. Just a general healthy diet and lots of water. The key thing is most people don't drink enough. I don't drink enough. So, trying to be more conscious, good quality water is beneficial as well. The other thing is I was going to do some clearings. I was going to do the pneumonia belief pattern clearings for you from the disease and disorder book, but some of you might have this if you're a theta healer. You could clear that. I'm going to sit and clear them tonight. For me, and I just thought I might as well do it as a video so you could all have the clearing, the theta group clearing. So basically, it's the pneumonia that's sort of killing people. So what is pneumonia all about? Interesting. It's all about guilt. So, and somebody yesterday messaged me and said, would I do a guilt workshop, clearing guilt? Okay, so it's all about guilt. I know what it feels like to live without guilt. I know what it's like to live without holding on to guilt. I hadn't even looked this up beforehand, but it's all about guilt, and it's also about friendships as well. So if you struggle with friendships, if you struggle, you think you don't have any friends, things like that, you could be sort of susceptible. So what I will do is a separate clearing video, free video on this. I would have done it tonight, but it's just with Oriel not being well and he's still up and being sick, and I've left my friend Deshana looking after him. I think the key thing is that we now work on this deactivation of the morphic grid. So how many people have we got live with me just now? Can MD? Yes, Simone, vitamin D. I forgot about that. The other key thing is the vitamin D is really important. So I'm taking 10,000 units a day. You can get it in olive oil and drops. In fact, I'm taking more than that at the moment. I've forgotten to take it today. Get outside into nature. The unicorns came through and they're going to help with this deactivation we're just about to do, and said that really it is all about people having disconnected from the earth. And because a lot of people live in cities and they don't ever see greenery, they don't connect with Mother Earth, then, and if that's you, don't panic. Get your green crystals out, get some flowers in your house, get your plants round about you, connect what way you can. But we need to get out into nature and connect with Mother Earth. And those who are connected with the earth, then you're grounding, you're anchoring, and you are bringing up all the chi energy. So if you're doing Tai Chi, that is really good. Maybe put a Tai Chi video on, just get that Chi moving in your body as well. So vitamin D obviously helps with the absorption of vitamin C. So, my poor kid being sick in the background. Right, we're up to 75. We've got a magic number. Right, woohoo! I wasn't sure if we'd hit the magic number, which is 75. So if everybody who's doing this could possibly stay online for the next 10 minutes while we do this deactivation. I know people will come in later, and I do have Ashana ring us and poor Oriel who's vomiting, but he's still listening. So we are up to the limit now that we required. So unicorns, all about divine love. Greenery, all about love. This year, energetically, all about returning to love, and anything that's inauthentic, anything that is not love, then it's going to be purged and released. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little meditation. And I'm sorry, I know I've been speaking really quickly, but I am on a sort of time limit tonight, and I want to do this with you all. So, got my lovely singing bowl here. This is actually the third eye one, which is strange because I have 2 heart chakra ones. So I wonder, but then it was the third eye they worked on last time. So maybe more work is going to get done on our pineal glands or our pituitary, which is the master gland. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to close our eyes. And we're going to call our guides to come around us. We're going to call Archangel Michael. to come in and to place a beautiful blue cloak of protection around us. We're going to ask for the Intergalactic Council to send down emissaries of light to protect us. And we're going to ask that Michael bring forward his mercenary angels to ward off and protect any nephritic energy attacks in doing this work. Calling upon Commander Ashtar, and we're asking for the deactivation of the reptilian grid, the Kabbalistic grids that are creating this massive outbreak of fear and which is perpetrating the virus. When you interfere, you become stressed. So the key for this next 2 months or so is relaxation, meditation, time in nature, connecting back to Mother Earth. Okay, and now we're going to see that we are observers of planet Earth. You're going to imagine the Earth as if you were in space upon the space station looking down on Earth, or a satellite view image. And as you connect that way, we're connecting into the full morphic field grid of Mother Earth. We're activating our Merkaba light bodies, because again, the Merkabas are having a strong Merkaba. I'll talk about the Merkabas after. Show you a Merkaba will protect you as well. You want to keep your Merkaba strong. We're going to train our Merkabas with Mother Earth's Merkaba. Just showing what Merkaba is if nobody knows, if somebody doesn't know and they want to see it. That's the shape of your Merkaba. Stay in meditation. Now we're filling ourselves up with a beautiful pink light. We're asking this pink light to deactivate the anxiety within Gaia's morphic field grid and deactivate the anxiety within humanity's morphic field grid. Just bringing the sound in to clear the energy. And now we're asking that we have any plugs into the fear matrix deactivated within us. And now powerful herds of unicorns are flocking onto Earth. They've been waiting for us to hold the portal open for them, so well done everybody for doing this. And these unicorns are coming from their planet, coming onto the Earth to flood us all with divine love consciousness, to flood us all in the knowledge and understanding that we are safe, and to flood us all with the understanding of how to repel viruses and how to have a healthy immune system and body to be able to cope with any bioweapons that are thrown at us. And now we're seeing that the grief morphic field grid is underpinning all this. So I was meant to bring through a grief meditation 2 weeks ago and I just haven't been able to do it for whatever reason, probably interference. So this is all now moved into this hooking into grief. And when you're in grief, your heart and your lungs are really, really struggling. So we're going to deactivate the grief morphic field grid, disconnect ourselves from that, and we're going to disconnect ourselves from the guilt morphic field grid. And we're asking that to be disconnected for all of humanity. And all of humanity has the understanding of how to be disconnected from these morphic field grids as we go through this ascension process. Okay, so what I'm seeing is like a core And it is, it's like over Europe. It's interesting. So because we've looked at Earth, we're looking at Earth from outside, we can see more holistically, holographically what's actually going. So it's like this plug of energy. It's like moving around the planet. I've never seen anything like it. You can imagine it's like a satellite of consciousness. I'll just ask. So I'm actually channeling this, guys. It's just I've done a lot of channeling with my throat chakra today. So I'm channeling this information through my clairaudience and my clairvoyance. And what I'm getting shown is it's like, yeah, it's as if it's just going to work its way around. So I'm going to ask if there's any way we can, what is that? It's like an amoeba, but obviously, yeah, but we just have to hold the space for the deactivation to occur, I'm hearing from Archangel Michael. And Archangel Uriel, the angel of the earth. It's like this blob of jellyfish. It's like, I can't quite describe it any other way. It doesn't have tentacles, but anyway, we're just holding and we're just witnessing and we are just watching that. Right, starting to dissolve. And what we're going to do is work with these unicorns that have come in and the violet flame energy. So I'm sure you've all worked with the violet flame energy before. And we're going to build it up. I'm going to just use the violet flame. And it's like a unicorn violet flame. I've never seen this before, and I work with unicorns a lot. And they're just dissolving away now. Dissolving away this hot spot is the only way I can describe it. Dissolving it away. So that's 35% of it dissolved, guys. Well done. %60 gone. Well done, guys. You're really holding space for these unicorns to do this, and you're putting your energy in too. So whatever magic you carry, whatever your healing gifts and talents are, just allow them to activate and do this etheric earth healing work. Anybody who's watching this later, you can put your energy in as well. So don't think it's not relevant if you're watching this later, because you already knew you were going to do it at a later date. So the universe understands time is an illusion. So you're just strengthening the grid. We're up to 80% now. Okay, so we've been told 80% is as good as we're going to get at the moment with it. That's okay. Why is that? Why can't we get 100? It'd be too much a shock in the consciousness for it to vanish completely. But know that is possible. And that is ultimately what will happen. Too many people are still feeding into the grid that overpowers the work of you feeding into the grid. But know that more the work that is being done to feed into the grid will help dismantle this. So the light workers with you at this time can continue to do this work in their spare time or when they have a moment and wish to support it, until they understand that this amoeba of consciousness will dissolve or move away. It's moving west, okay? So it won't stay in Europe as long as it was going to now. But still be prepared for the outfall of this. This is from Commander Ashtar. I'm just asked who's actually talking through me. It's Ashtar who we invoked. It's all an experience for you to experience. But the key is to experience it through the heart, with the understanding and the knowledge of the illusion of fear, and that all is in divine accord when one is in the heart. Stay focused on your inner healing work. Use your tools and your crystalline friends to create safe space for all. You've done good work this evening, and now it's time to rest. And we'll do more deactivation work tomorrow evening. Adonai. Okay, thank you, Commander Ashtar. Right, so the energy for me does feel calmer. Don't know if you'd like to bring your consciousness around, your awareness back around. Just give me some feedback for anything you saw, how you actually feel that went. Just allowing yourself to come back round. Opening your eyes. This is the Merkaba. In fact, I wondered why these arrived. I ordered them 2 years ago from the carver and they only just arrived. So I've got rose quartz of this size, which is about 4 inch, and amethyst as well. Amethyst, excellent all-round healer, wards off ill health. I'm going to start carrying some amethyst ones for my family, give us each one. But they're up in the shop now. So if you're wanting to get a Merkaba to just carry in your energy field, these are quite a good size. So they're about £2.50 plus the £2.50 VAT in the UK. At the moment, we can still access post in the post office. So feeling better now for Somalia. That's good. Anybody else want to give me some feedback? Nope. Yep, it's coming through. It felt heavy, says Ruth, but I feel it's shifting. Yep, it's starting to shift. Linda, you're sneezing. Bless. Okay, so I do feel we actually did a really good deactivation there. I can feel it energetically. It's like the pressure cooker has just released its steam and it's calming, but we have to be diligent and vigilant, and we're going to have to do more work on this. So what a feeling from Delia. Thank you for facilitating. I could just feel the energy transmitting my heart open. It was amazing. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, heart is glowing. Beautiful, lots of energy. Oh, great. Piling through now. Crown chakra, heart. Something's unhooked there. Ah, well done. Everybody, breathing's a bit easier, William. Good, good. So I might send you the green ray Reiki symbols. Actually, I might do a little healing on you, William, because I know that lungs are your big thing. So I'll do that tonight. I'll put the green ray Reiki symbols in for you if you would like that. Give me your permission. Do let me know. I wouldn't do it without that. Great. So everybody seems to be finding stuff worked. Glanced up to 77. Well done. Thank you, Richard. You can take on that role for me for future ones. What's that, Richard? What's my numbers? But we needed the 75, so that was interesting. Good. Right. Good. So keep going with the violet flame. Keep going with the just checking in on it. But we should be okay till tomorrow morning. Maybe check in tomorrow morning. I will go live again tomorrow, assuming all is well at home. And I do have a big workshop on Sunday. We're working with the crystal skulls. So I think the Skull Conclave are going to do a lot of work. You're going to actually learn how to with your own skulls for your personal healing and protection as well. The crystals of Atlantis, the skulls of Atlantis, how they worked for doing this. So it's quite apt. They just sort of came through and said, just do this course. And I didn't know why. So it's a 3-hour course. It's only £40. So hopefully it's one that a lot of folk can afford. I'll channel through a lot of healing. I'm going to send healing, bring through the consciousness of the third skull of Atlantis, which I came into my life a year ago. And but really getting you knowing how to get your skulls to be doing healing work for you, particularly through this. So if you're a skull guardian, it's hopefully it's all going to be channeled. So it's going to be new information for us all to help us to work with them as our team, as earth healers, but also physically protection for us as well. And I will do something on the grief morphic field grid and guilt too. So hopefully get that to do that. Hopefully get to work on you as well. Okay, so that's me done my half an hour. Feel free to share this on your profiles. Share it with your friends, colleagues, anybody you think would be interested in getting the information about the health and doing the healing. So I'm just going to send to William, guys. I know folk are asking for the green ray Reiki. Do you guys have pulmonary pneumonia issues of your lungs? Because it was only William I was asked to put them into at the moment. So I don't know why that is, but that's just what they have said. So you're probably not needing them. It's the main issue at the moment. If you're already Reiki practitioners, you've got your own symbols, but I'll maybe do a group one. I'm not a teacher, you see, of it. I'm only a level 2. So maybe I need to speak to my teacher about that. But of course I can do it as distance. I wonder if I can do green ray Reiki as grroup distance. I don't know if I've got any other green ray Reiki practitioners on here that that can tell me who's done their master teaching. I haven't done that yet, so I will do that. But yeah, so we'll see how we get on with the green ray Reiki symbols. I would love to be able to teach you all, but maybe Beatrice, who taught me, would do. I don't know if you can do it distantly. Well, I'm sure you could. Would do it. I don't know if she's watching. She can maybe do it for you guys that are asking. If not, get in touch with Ashley Wickard. She was my teacher. You'll find her on Facebook and ask her about it. And you know, I just haven't done the training to pass on the teachings. So Odette is level 2 here as well. Yep, so you've not done the master teaching either of the Green Ray Reiki. But it's just, I don't know, Sue's just not made it that easy to become a teacher, I don't think. But do you know what? Maybe I'll just channel through something, a healing modality that we can all do with it. Okay, I'm going to sign off now. Lots of love to you all. Have a good night. Namaste.